Hello, 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 everybody. Whoa, woohoo! Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Pokeroo Live with me, Shoggy Woggy Woggy, Shoggy. And it is Sunday, the 18th of July, the year 2021. Welcome, everybody. Don't forget to click on the StreamYard link, and that means we can see your name. Like Thomas, Fury, hi all. So keep the comments going. We're going to be here for a wee while. And then we've got the Zoo. Hi, Beth. Hiya. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And of course, today is a very British day because we have the best of British on our Pokeroo Live today. That's because I'm here. No, it's not. It's because our guest is Rick. Rick BUNN is our guest. And we will be going straight to Rick in a second. And I've put the link on the page if anyone wants to come on and ask Rick a question. We have got the same 22 questions that we've asked everyone else. But first, we're going to do our Sunday $300,000 chip drop. We're going to do that right now. And to enter the chip drop, all you have to do is post a thread on the page. You've got all week to start a thread. Not a comment, but you need to start a thread. And this week we have 22 people that started a thread, and I will put a mystery one in, so 23, okay? I'll give you your numbers now so you can remember your numbers. 1 is Geraldine, 2 is Chester, 3 is Mark, 4 is Ronald, 5 Kerry, 6 Pete, 7 Rose, 8 Beth, 9 Thomas, 10 Tim, 11 Marius, 12 Arnold, 13 Wendy, 14 Paul, 15 Brian, 16 Phil, 17 James, 18 Christina, 19 Robert, 20 Stephen, 21 Bob, and 22 Cherie, and 23 is our mystery. Okay, so that's our 23 numbers, and we're going to do the chip drop. I'm going to use the phone to do the chip drop. Okay, 300,000 chips. Are we ready? I'm going to ask Google to do it for us. Okay, Google. Pick a number between 1 and 23. Number 13 is this week's lucky chip drop, or unlucky 13. Everybody see that? It came out randomly, and this week's chip drop for number 13 goes to Wendy. Queen has won 300,000 chips on the chip drop this week. So thank you very much for everyone starting a thread. Queen wins 300,000 chips. Well done to Queen. And just to remember, Queen is actually live in next Sunday. So into next Sunday, but more about that later. Just before we go live, we are going to welcome our new members that have joined the page. Mira Kolacek, Chester Carlisle, Pete McSweet, and Sam Birdie. Thanks for joining the group, and it's nice to have you here. What kept you so long? We don't know even if you just want to say hi, guys, and tell everybody what your username is. I know, for example, Pete McSweet, that is Knobhead all the way from down under Australia, and he's just a character. Anyway, enough of that. It's time to welcome on the best of British. I think he is the best British player. There is a few British players that do play. There's Cherie. I think alias, he was known as Little Legs, but ladies and gentlemen, please welcome live in Pokeroo, your friend, my friend, everyone's friend. It's Mr. Rick BUNN. Hi, Rick. How you doing?
All right, Shuggy. How are you, young man?
I'm good. And I just knew you would be in your garden shed. Surprised you weren't building it. Is that your garden shed? Yeah.
It is. I'll give you a quick show round, look.
Right. Yeah, do that for us. Get that, all the tools, all in order. Everything at hand.
I
Wow.
put a light on, it's easier, look.
Yeah, even get electricity. That's amazing. Hope you paid your bills.
My little PPO.
Right, okay. There's the fencing that you've been doing.
I've just spent a year and a half doing this.
Right.
1 second.
Oh, lovely, jubbly. Yeah. So you've done all that yourself. Handrails are there, decking's there. It looks like a good little sun trap you've got there.
Oh, it is. It's the sun all day, every day.
Nice one. And is this where you come outside and play poker? Come out for a cigarette?
Yeah, sometimes in the shed, yeah, out the way.
Yeah.
She can't hear what I say half the time.
I know.
Swearing.
Right. So what you're going to do now, Rick, is just leave your phone down, leave it still, so we can concentrate on these questions. There's Yuri saying shalom, shalom, and Sherry saying hello, British. Sherry
Hello,
is, of course, Danish. Right, that's good. That's a good picture. So let's leave the phone there. Right, are we ready to go with this, Rick?
Yep.
Right, okay, I think we're lagging a bit. Hopefully,
just before we go, just before we go, let me show you this old picture.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Down a bit. Put the camera down a bit. Hold on a sec.
Hang on. Me without hair.
Oh wow. Well, was that the bees?
Boss lady.
Yeah, very nice. She's pretty.
Oh,
right? You're definitely punching above your weight there.
I know, yeah, that's what everyone says. That was the last cruise.
Right.
But now it's with hair.
Yeah. That's Sherry saying the connection is bad. The connection is bad. You're certainly lagging a bit.
Let me try in the house, Shuggy.
Yeah, try that because it is bad a little bit. Something says stop trying to spank. Don't know who Facebook it is. There's all we see is Facebook. I don't see your name. I know on the page.
It's Queen.
Is it Queen? Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well done, Queen. You won 300,000 chips on the chip drop. Somebody will be in touch. I think Yuri is going to lose 300,000 chips. So look out for Yuri, Queen. He's magically going to lose 300,000 chips. Is that right? Did you just confirm you are going to lose 300,000 chips too?
Is that better?
It seems to be. Yes, I think we're keeping up. Yeah.
Get it set up. That's it. I'm in.
Yeah, that's better now. Okay. Sherry, are you quite happy for us to proceed now? She's acting like a production manager.
Thomas, shalom, shalom.
Right. Okay, we're ready to go. Right. Rick, of course, your name on the tables is Rick BUNN. Have you had any other usernames?
Yeah, Little Legs, the granddaughter.
Little Legs.
Yeah, it's
Little
named
Legs.
after the granddaughter.
Right, okay. Does she have little legs?
No, she's nearly as big as the missus now. She's only 4.
Okay. Sherry says something has to. There's your boyfriend just came in.
Ah, you move better than I thought. Yeah, cheers, Brian.
Right, okay. Right, so tell everybody where's your location? Where are you?
It's the east coast of England, Lincolnshire, Lincoln. We're about 38 miles from the coast, east coast.
And have you always been in that area, Rick?
I've lived all over the country. London, Liverpool, Durham, everywhere. The old man was a prison officer in RAF, so we've lived at RAF bases and up and down. Every time you make a friends for a year or two, you just get good mates and then you move.
Yeah.
Which is not good on your education.
There's Reaper in. Aye, Reaper. Keeper. Yep. So, what give us a wee bit of history about Rick. What job did you do? You're retired now, I take it. Yeah.
Yes, unfortunately, through ill health.
Of course. What was your occasion? What jobs did you do?
Well, Jesus. I started for the council when I was 16 as a stonemason, which is a dying trade.
Right.
I went from there. I've done just about everything, Shuggy. I started running pubs and clubs for a friend.
Yeah.
I become a crowd control supervisor.
That's a bar steward, is it not?
It was what the Americans call it bouncers, don't they?
Bouncers, we call them bar stewards. But if we say it quickly, it sounds different. Bar steward.
I was a bar steward a lot of times, yeah. Especially to the cheeky ones.
Yeah. And so you worked on the doors. Now you're good with your hands because every time you're on the table, you always seem to be making or building something. What's the story there?
It's just something I did at school. I took all the, like, I know it sounds daft, but I took needlework, sewing, cooking, woodwork, metalwork, motor vehicle studies.
Yep.
I just did all the stuff that I was good with my hands with. I wasn't really good at reading and writing.
Right. Okay.
So that hands.
That brings us on to hobbies. Now, obviously, poker's a big hobby. Tell everybody what hobbies you do. How do you fill your day?
Normally in the garden. Normally making birdhouses, sheds for family and friends.
Yep.
It just takes me a bit longer than it used to take me.
Is there anything else? Anything else you do to as it is? Other hobbies, TV.
Yeah, on the computer. I play poker online on the computer.
So you play cash games online?
Yeah.
Real money?
Yeah.
And how does that do? Do you do okay?
It used to be good, Shuggy, but it's gone downhill the last year or two. Just
do you trust it?
Not now. No, I used to.
Me too. I played briefly online some cash games. I think they're put robots in to.
Yeah, it's just they're all in every hand on the rebuy tables, all in, and they hit one big hand and that's it. They stop betting, and you can't go all in. I know it's only $2, but if you're playing for an hour, it's $2 every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It starts getting expensive, so I just normally buy a $2 one or a $5 one, and that's it, and play that. But the trouble is, when you get on some of them, I was up for 68 hours once all weekend playing. But I got to the final table and won $611. So
so is your wife listening to this?
Yeah, she is. She's shouting from the other room.
You're just digging a hole for yourself, Rick.
No, I told her about that one.
You're on poker all weekend, and she's meant to come home from work to see 5 bird tables and the dinner cooked and all the washing and ironing done. Come on, Rick.
I do all the cooking anyway, because when I cook it, we know it's cooked properly. It's not Dougie, if it's not black, it's not cooked.
Right, okay.
If it's not burnt to a crisp, that's how that's her belief. If it's black, it's cooked. Isn't it? Yeah. She shouted you.
Somebody's got shitty service. They're fishing to get crying and sees crying. Right, so let's get on to the VR. How did the virtual reality come about? How long ago?
About 3 years ago. I never played on it before. Then I become ill.
Huh?
I think it helped me a lot because how did we discover VRD?
I had a go on my sisters and I said, I've got to get me some one of these. And I said, they'll tick you over, what it was. What, on the Oculus?
Yeah. The wife had to go on her sisters.
Right. Okay.
Then when she come home, she said, this will help you out while you're sat in the house all day, because I never moved out the house for months on it.
Sure.
So she brought one. I got on it, discovered Poker VR.
Right. So when you got the Oculus, did you think it was okay, roller coasters and the odd movie?
Yeah, that's
then,
what I was doing. Roller coasters, killing the zombies.
Yeah.
And then
And
I found the link for Poker VR.
yeah, and the rest is history.
Yeah, the rest is history. 3 years ago.
Yeah. So when you joined Table 2 in the original game, when they had Dolores, did you see her?
No, she just left when I joined.
Right, okay. Well, right, you do shout at her enough. You usually shout, Dolores. So you've never met her. You've never met her.
No, I never met her. She just left when I come on. So
okay, probably just as well, the amount of abuse you ever
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I'm nice to her because she gives me good cards, but not very often.
All right. So that's the story about getting on the VR. Did you play poker before?
Yeah. I learned poker the hard way when I think I was 11. And the old man said to me, do you want to play poker? When I was just about to go on holiday to France, Paris, with the school. And I had £20 and it was a lot then. And he says, we'll play for real money. And he took £10 off me 20.
Oh, cruel.
Played 5-card stud poker. But when I was 19, he gave me it back. He said, it didn't teach you an effing lesson, did it? So he gave me it back.
and then did you go to casinos, or was it like mates or poker games?
Yeah, mates and online, mostly online. Odd casino, that was it.
In Scotland, I don't think I've ever played poker casino. Play in pubs.
Yeah,
the bars.
Yeah, it's a big thing round here in the pubs.
And in Scotland, they've got a poker league. So there's a league table. The pubs all play against each other as well. Yeah. It used to be a Wednesday night down the pub. 2 or 3 poker tables set up at the tournament. Once you were knocked out, they'd side games and stuff.
Yeah, we used to do the same with. I played dominoes, crib, darts, pool.
Right,
so I got fed every night of the week.
Yeah,
there's always a meal at the end of the night.
True. Right, so onto the VR. Tell everybody what level are you at?
53 or 54.
Okay.
I was on the same level with Little Legs, 54 or 55.
That's what I was going to ask, because why are you not as Little Legs? What happened?
I just got blocked out the account when I got a new Oculus, and I spoke to Spanner. I can't remember.
Tool. Spanner.
Yeah, Tool. What's his name?
Well, at the time, was it not Shehack? He was doing all the stuff.
Yeah, and he sent me a link to get into my old account, and it shut my old account altogether.
Oh, and you've never fought to get it back because you've got chips in it. Get chips in it as well, you know.
Quite a few million, I think. Yeah. But I started a new one up and thought I'd start from scratch again and see what happened, and it's been all right.
So you were over 50 as Little Legs, which was a good achievement, because back then there wasn't any people that hit the Shield 50. There's only a few.
There was only about a dozen, I think, that hit 50.
Yeah. But now every Tom, Dick, and Harry's got 50. Even Sherry's got 50. Sorry, Sherry. Sorry.
Yeah, but someone gave her a load of chips or something, I heard.
She done well, actually.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like Brian, when he had his FML account, and then, of course, he got banned and he came back in his Chaz and he got to 50 in 32 days, I think. Is it something?
Yeah, a bit longer than that, wasn't it?
I'll never be that record. But imagine Imagine you were to join your Little Legs account to your Richard BUNN account. Probably be up there with Slater.
Yeah, probably somewhere around there, yeah. I hope so anyway, yeah. Because I was on that for ages. But I used to play all the time like everyone else. But nowadays now the nice weather's here. It's nice to get out in the garden a little bit.
Sure. Even Sherry bite back there said, I'm 50. I had my 50 long before you should. Right. Okay. So What is your favourite tables when you come on? Where would you look to sit?
I like Diamond Plus Platinum Millionaires now and again, but it's just getting a decent table on Millionaires. You can't seem to get a decent table. You only get 3 or 4 of you. You need a full table of 6 on Millionaires.
Oh, look at that. I want to know who that was.
Yeah.
Hello, prick.
You know who that is. It's that Romanian fucking wanker.
Oh! Right, a minute. Popo saying I'm breaking up. Oh, maybe it's my connection. Sorry, guys. We're just going to have to go with this. I can't. It's the internet. So, your favourite table. So, you would look to maybe start your session on a Diamond Plus.
Yeah, Diamond Plus at least. Yeah.
What about
I go to the lower tables. Yeah, I go to the lower tables and give a load of chips away, but it seems to be getting harder to give them away because people think you're there to take their chips. When you tell them what you've got, they go, "Oh yeah," and they all fold. I'm like, "I've got a 2 for you, Pratt." But there's some people that realise who I am, and they say, "Oh, he's just giving you some chips." They tell the others that's on the table. So, but I give a lot of chips away.
This is Poker Please, and so you probably should learn how to speak English. What?
Paul the Dram. Is that Poker Please?
Yeah, that's Poker Please.
Is it?
You think she should learn to speak English?
I can speak English. We call it a car park, not a parking lot.
Yes.
And a footpath, not a sidewalk.
Yeah, or a pavement.
And a roundabout.
Not a traffic circle.
Yeah.
We go through all this all the time at the tables, right? But they're that thick. Don't take it in what we're trying to tell them, you know. It is our language. They've adopted our language.
Yeah, they've tried to invent one of their own, I reckon.
Yeah. Right. Incidentally, I have put the link on the page for anyone to come in and ask their own question. I'm going through my list. The link is there, and I dare anyone to come in and put their question to our Rick. Right. So when you're at the tables, Rick, do you have a strategy that you would like to reveal? And at Poker Please, the comment was for Stephen. Oh, Stephen. Stephen, thanks, Poker Please. I'm learning to speak English. For sake. Right, okay, so strategy.
No, I won't say that. It depends who I'm playing, Shuggy.
Yeah.
If I'm playing Chaz, I'll let him do the betting.
Right.
Same with Slater and half the others, but sometimes it's just nice to shove on Chaz.
Yeah.
It's I don't know why, because I'm winning my own chips anyway. But...
Right. So the strategy is that you depends on.
Yeah, it depends who you're playing, what table you're on, who you're playing.
I would say, yeah, can be an aggressive player. Strategy is quite aggressive at times.
Yeah, it depends who's on the table. If it's Slater and all them on the table, I play quite aggressive.
Yeah,
but I don't
just to try and get
chips at all. Yeah,
trying to get them off their 9-2s.
Yeah, the 9-2s and 7 and queen 9s. What it on the river? Runner. Yeah, sometimes it don't work.
I beat Keeper Reaper. I called 9 offsuit. I got him. So I know how to put Keeper Reaper in a bad mood.
Yeah, I've done it to Chaz with. I don't know how many times I beat Chaz with 2-3. He hates it. If 2-3 come on the flop, Chaz will normally fold.
That's the Rick hand, isn't it? Famous Rick hand.
Yeah, the bunion. The Chaz calls it.
Yeah. So you're at the tables and you call it sessions, whether you're on the morning, evening, or through the night. What could you remember? Some interest. You remember what's the biggest win at a session?
Biggest win at a session, I'd say Millionaires, about 12 million, I think.
One session.
Yeah.
That's the record. That's the record. We've been doing this for over a year now, and that is that is one of our questions. Popo, so we can't go there. Right. So the biggest loss. What is your biggest loss at that session?
8 million.
Killed. Killed. How did you feel?
I'd won that 8 million on the tables, and I lost it all. I think I won 6 points something and lost 8 million when I left.
Right. So it wasn't sore. It wasn't 8 million off your bank.
It wasn't nice, but it just...
We have got somebody backstage that's going to come in and ask you a question. We've done 10 questions already. We've 22 to get through, although the last questions are stupid. Anyway, let's welcome. And you play with this person quite a lot. And you give this person that's backstage quite a hard time on tape.
Chaz.
So we're going to bring this person on now. Sherry.
It's
Sherry
something
Danish.
Danish. Hello.
Oh,
Nice.
we're getting blue skies. It's better than a
Skies and sunshine.
It's better than a ceiling.
Yeah, she is. She's laid down on the grass, look.
Can I turn this around 2 seconds? How the fuck do I do that? There we go. Hello.
Oh, hello. We can still see the sky, yes.
Yeah, you're still seeing this, guys. I'm not home.
Okay, where are you today, Sherry?
I'm at my mom's
Yeah.
with the pool in the background.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is
It's
it
nice to see you, Danish, but we can't see
And-
you.
Well, you can see my hair.
Yeah, I can see your hair.
how's the temperature in Denmark?
It's cold today, as you can see. It's a little bit gray sky out. So, yeah. Just gonna turn around again.
I think it was cold in the UK.
Thanks
What?
for joining.
You're welcome.
Thanks for joining the stream, Sherry. Now, do you have a question you'd like to put to the Bunion?
No, I don't. I just came on to say hello to you,
Hello.
Rick.
Hello, Danish. It's nice to see your hair.
No, I came on. I took the opportunity to tell everybody at poker that I will be no longer playing Poker VR for a little while. I'm taking a longer break. If that's okay, Stephen.
Well, that is the best news we've heard all fucking year. That is brilliant news.
Shut up.
You're taking
Shut
a
up.
break. You're taking a break, Danish.
I am. I'm taking a break. Yeah.
Because I was wondering why I never saw you yesterday on it, and I never saw you today on it, and I think that must be the first time I've ever been on and never seen you. So, yeah. So you're taking a break. Have we got an estimated time that you come back, or
It can be until a week or a month. I don't know.
so you don't really know when you're coming back. There's Yuri asking why, question mark. None of your business. Tell him, Sherry.
It's none of your business, Yuri. But it has something to do with one of your moderators as well.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
And you just get tired of it, Sherry. You need a break.
I'm not tired of any of the people. Only one person. And I needed to find some time to become a human. you know?
Well, do you know that's true? I mean, the person that needs the biggest break, of course, is Chaz. You know the way Chaz lives his life, and he lives in the virtual world. And Sherry, you spend a lot of time with goggles on. I mean, how many hours a week do you say you play?
I usually play in a week.
Yeah. I would say
30? 37? It's like a fucking day job.
I would say it's over 50 hours a week. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. What about you, Rick? Do you know how many hours you play a week?
Not half as many as I used to. When I first started, I was on every day and every night with Chaz, all the way through the night. I was on sometimes for 3 days on end without coming off.
Yeah.
Which is
just
pretty daft. But yes, it is. I'm getting shouted at. But that's the way it was then. everyone was on permanent. I mean, with the Americans being on at night, I just stayed up and said I'm going to bed at midnight, and it'd be 4, 5, 6, and 7 in the morning. And it's easy to get carried away on here, Shuggy.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if you're at a good table and there's good company and there's socialising.
Oh yeah.
Good.
When I first started, there was some really good lads that stayed on all the time, not slagging anyone off or out. Greetings from
Province. Who's that? Whose Facebook is there? What province? That's Canada, is it?
It's Canada has province.
So whose Facebook is there? Who said that? Popo says she's talking about me. You can say it. Okay, share it, but you're talking about Poker Face.
Yeah, your dick.
Oh.
That's Newton from Provence.
It was Newton and it's France. So Newton is on holiday again. Another vacation, Newton.
Yeah.
Oh,
they've been on holiday since the World War, them Germans.
Just can't hide money, Rick. That's what it is. He's too much money.
Yeah.
Well, Sherry,
yeah.
I'm going to let you go, but you know,
Okay.
Listen, you can go away from PR poker, of course you can, but
Pass the bottle of water, D.
not too long. And if there's people you clash with, just stay away from that table, or just
Yeah, of course.
Don't
saying you want to be a human again. You can be a human and just come on even for 1 hour a day.
No, she can't do that.
I can come on for 20 minutes.
Yeah. 20
Yeah.
minutes. 20 minutes is better than 0 minutes. We don't want to lose Danish from the tables.
Yeah.
Tell her, Rick. Tell her.
Yeah,
Tell her.
just go on now and again, Danish. I've just got the bitch to fetch me some water.
Oh, you got your bottle of water.
Bottle of water. Bottle of water.
I didn't have to move. The bitch fetched it.
Stop swearing again.
Oh. You can't swear, huh, Rick?
No, I'm not allowed to swear. She tells me
Oh
off.
no.
When I get mad at the tables, that's why I go to the shed. I can swear as much as I want in the shed.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go again then.
Right, Sherry, do me a favour.
Yeah.
Shut the door behind you, will you?
I will shut the door. Okay.
Later,
Okay,
Danish.
Sherry. See you later on. See you later on. Sherry. I don't know how long she can stay off. There's a challenge.
Yeah, she won't stay off long. Yes, I was just saying, when I first started, there was like that many people, Luterban and everyone else, Johnny Blades, and they've all stopped playing now.
We'll get there because ask games things. In fact, we're going to ask you about games. We're on question 11, and what you have to do is you have to pick 2 tables. So you have to pick 5 people at a table for competitive play, and 5 people at a table for social. It could be the same people, but so let's competitive play. You want a good game of poker. 5 players. Give me 5 players to sit at pick Bunn's team.
Well, you know who the first one is.
Chaz, right? Chaz is it?
Chaz. I'd say Sultan.
Sultan. This is a good game.
Keeper Reaper.
Keeper. This is a very good game. This is $1 million, Dave.
Oh yeah. I don't know if to say him or not. Slater on a good day.
Yeah, you're committed. Slater. And I'll take a guess at the last one. I think some. What do you think?
Who?
Malacca,
yeah. Malacca would be there. And TJS.
Well, it's need to pick just one. Chaz, Sultan, you get Keeper, Reaper, you get Slater.
I'd say TJS because I only see Malacca now and again.
Right, because of the time. That's right. So that is a solid team. That's solid. Right, now, you've done the competitive table. Let's do a table for game of poker, a bit of socialising. I'm still going to put Chaz in because I know you like noising him up, like banter. Right? And Chaz's new delicacy. Now, we know Chaz is diabetic, but last week I was doubled up. Yeah, sausage and ice cream. The guys get mental health problems.
Yeah, more than mental health problems.
Yeah,
I'd say a competitive table.
You've done the competitive table.
Yeah, the social one would be you, Danish,
Chaz. It's a hard question. There's so many.
Yeah, probably
2 more.
Queen. I haven't seen it. The other one would be Anne T. But
and she's not. Right, so there you go. That's 2 good tables. Okay, cool. It's a hard question. A lot of people don't like answering that. Now this one, this is a question that some people avoid. But saying who won the chip drop? See, he's late. He's late. Hope he's in the house.
Quintessential.
Queenie won it. Queen won the chip drop. Right. So players that you don't like.
Well, I don't like cheating fuckers. Marius.
Rick, stop swearing, Rick.
Yeah, stop swearing, Rick.
Right.
You know who it is at the minute. There's a couple. Mansour has disappeared, so we can't say Mansar no more. Sanak's not as bad as he used to be. He stopped doing it. But there's a new person took over him from him. He's a Romanian prick. You know who you are, you cheating fucker.
Well, you haven't mentioned them. That's fine. Okay. Is there any other players that you don't like playing with?
No, I wouldn't say there is. When I come to the table, Shuggy, I say hello to everyone. And
what about Lama?
I don't even speak about that bloke. I just mute him when he comes on.
Right. So, did you like him?
I cannot stand the Cockney. I never said it. I said Cockney.
I love this. I love this in the background. Rick, stop it, Rick.
He's a Shuggy. That time he said stuff about my mother. If I ever see the man, I'd rip him a new arsehole.
Can you imagine you standing on the door and these people you don't like coming to the door?
It'd be nice.
You'd like that.
Yeah, you'd have a reason, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You're barred.
So we found that you've got a Rick filter standing the same as you.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Pal Chaz, he wants to see the wife. Oh, Chaz, we saw photographs. She's very pretty. He's punching. He's punching. He is punching. Yep. So, yeah. Anyway, Chaz, you should be on here asking him a question. Embarrass him the amount of times he embarrasses you. Right. This question you've probably half answered. Who is the best players you have played against? Name a few players that challenge you at the table to take chips off.
Challenge me. Bill Bryant.
Brian takes your chips. Okay.
Yeah, Bill Bryant.
Oh, Bill Bryant. Yeah, Bill's a good.
Yeah. Tim can be challenging. TGS. Malacca. Brian sometimes. It depends if he's got chips or not.
See, if he's got chips, I don't.
He's hard to beat if he's got chips.
No, I think he's easier to beat when he's got chips.
Not when they're my fuckers.
but I just think he plays looser. He's got a bankroll. He plays looser.
Yeah, it depends. It depends who's on the table, I think.
Oh, that's a...
Yeah.
Hey, Rick, it's Jay. Is that Jay Mahoney?
Hello, Jay. Welcome.
Jay?
Yeah, Jay Mahoney.
OJ. Oh, the OJs.
Yeah, it's Mr. Mahoney out of a police academy.
So, right. So, anyone else who's just gives you a well
The challenge.
when they
Yeah, it depends what table you're on. If I'm down to diamond and that, you give me a challenge. It depends how I play. James sometimes. JGM.
JMG,
Bizu's a challenge.
yeah. Why is Bizu a challenge? Because
99% of the time she's got the nuts.
exactly, yeah. What about Hosey?
Jose's hit and miss. He's a good player, but he likes shoving a lot, and a lot of people won't call him. But when you've got chips, you can call him. He'll wait till you put some money in and go over the top of you. 9 times out of 10.
And sometimes I think Chaz is not like Hosey, but do a big pre-flop bet, and it's as if I have to show still strong here and
Yeah.
put in an even bigger bet once the flop happens.
Yeah, if Chaz does that and you go over the top of him all in, he 9 times out of 10 he folds.
Especially if
I shouldn't be telling people this, really, should I?
especially if you've got a 2-3.
Yeah, 2-3 offsuit. Especially if the flop comes ace 2-3.
Right. So bad points about the game, and what would you change about the game? So what would you not like about the game?
The way people can cheat and get away with it. All in zeros, leaving the table, going to a different table, then cutting themselves out when they take the chip lead. You know what I mean? And taking the first prize, which is naughty. It beggars belief that they've got all this technology and they still let people do that. People sitting out in the lobby piss me off and all in the tournaments.
Yep.
That really annoys me.
What else?
It's bugging not being able to show, especially when I've done a good bluff against Slater and Sultan and Chaz.
Yeah. And they say that all the time. That is huge part.
Oh, yeah, because once you've done it once or twice, they'd call you even more. 9 times out of 10, you've probably got a decent hand.
Sure.
Which, that's what it needs doing. It should be up to you whether you want to muck or show. That'd be ideal because it'd make a lot more people think a lot more before they start shoving silly amounts of money in, I reckon.
Anything else?
No, that's about it on the downside.
Yeah. What would you change? Anything you would change with the app?
Not really.
Tournaments.
Yeah, if you leave a tournament more than once or twice, you should be kicked out of the tournament.
What about the tables are set up, friends list?
Yes. No, I'm quite happy with it. I like to keep an eye on people. I normally have a friends list up in front of me while I'm playing. Sometimes it gets hard, though. I have to keep moving it off just to see who's on what table and which table. But after half an hour or 40 minutes, it gets annoying because you're missing half the cards.
Yeah. And when you're playing, sometimes you enjoy some background music.
Yeah. I'd say 95% of the game, the social. You can have a laugh and a joke with some people. Some people you can't. You've got to be careful what you say.
Very much so.
Because
I've found that.
They take it the wrong way.
And I don't know if it's to do the great British humour.
It is.
Some of it doesn't travel across the water to America.
No, it goes over the Reds.
Yeah, and I brought up that just somebody not listening to what I was saying.
Yeah.
Picked up the wrong word. Thought that I was saying something else, which I wasn't. And it snowballed. But I'm over that now. I've never held any grudges. I did for a while, 6 or 7 weeks.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Playing. What's the ice cream man?
The ice cream man has just pulled up. It's Candy Girl.
Right. Tell them what an ice cream van is for the Americans.
For the Americans, an ice cream van is a lady that comes round in a truck, selling ice lollies and ice creams, and she pulls it into a cornet while you stood there waiting, and covers it in sauces and bits and nuts.
Sprinkles and flakes.
Sprinkles, flakes, you name it, it goes in it.
Yeah. So the band comes to the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parks outside our house.
Parks outside the house, plays the chimes. She just heard the say. Get some ice. Yeah. Could you imagine?
She's been doing it for about 40 years, and she's never changed. She still looks the same as she did when I was a young lad. And she must be nearly 60, 50, 60.
Yeah, poker, they have that. He's in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they pick the snow off the road and put it in the ice cream cones.
Somebody's wrote, did I misunderstand what you said was in my mouth earlier, Shug? No, I just says, could you take something out of your mouth while you're speaking to me? I snapped it today, but I was having. It's good to see Queen back as well. Queen's back a couple of days.
First time I see her last night.
Yeah, well, the problem with Queen was her go broke down. That's why she's playing on the Quest side, on PokerStars. So go broke down. Yep. And your go broke down you were off for 6 or 7 weeks.
Yeah, nearly. I think it was nearly 8 weeks, but I got all that sorted. They finally agreed to replace my Oculus for a new one.
Yeah, which is good. So
hopefully, I paid enough money for the two I had, Shuggy, and it was their fault it packed in, not mine. I know you're not supposed to have it on your head 24/7, 7 days a week. But
what about the Quest? What?
I might see if the wife will buy me one for Christmas. She said she would.
Oh, that's good. Done. Thank you, wife. What's her name? Sorry, I'm calling her wife. What's her name?
Shuggy says thanks, bitch.
What's her name? Come on, Rick. What's her name?
It's you can't see it. I've got it tattooed. Diana.
Diana
Durban.
Diana.
It's Dina, but it's Diana really. She got named after Diana Durban.
You call her Dina or Diana?
Dina.
Dina.
Bitch.
Nice to meet you. Bitch. Yeah. Sorry, Dina.
Yeah. Bitch and all sorts, I call her.
I don't know why she puts up. Shuggy, what happened to all the players I got on, and there's pretty much nobody on anymore? I don't know. My take on it is sad to see that the game is not as popular as it was. And what do you think the reason for that is, Rick?
A lot of people have stopped playing, Shuggy.
But do you think they've stopped playing, or do you think they've moved on to the test side? Or
no, they've stopped playing. A lot of the people, like I was saying earlier, a lot of the people I started with, just Mark, Jay, Brandon, Johnny Blades, everyone's just stopped playing. They've found other things to do. Golfing, they've moved away, got wives and girlfriends, and drifted away from the game.
That's actually one of the questions. Many players that belong. And of course, a couple of weeks ago, we seen on the page that sad lost one of the players. Passed away. I think it was David Lumbar.
Oh yeah.
I think lost him. He's passed away. Just sad. There's another couple of players, a little joking tournaments all the time. Batman.
Yeah, Batman.
I lost him. When I say lost, I don't mean he don't play anymore. I think he passed on. And another one which was on all the time, Shady Drag.
Yeah, Shady. He was always on.
Yeah. So
it's like Bronx Matty and them. I've seen him once. Is it once or twice in about a year? And he used to be on every day, same as me.
Then there's Emperor. I know Emperor's to the Quest side. I went over the other side. Emperor.
What do you want?
They've probably gone and got a healthier lifestyle, Rick, and going out jogging instead of having that on your head 24/7.
Oh yeah, I'll go jogging then.
Well,
he's happy.
Understanding isn't me, you see. I don't mind.
Yeah, you don't
Dina,
mind.
he's happy. He's happy. Leave him alone. He's happy. He's
I know
building.
it's quite
Yeah.
content, and
Yeah.
I enjoy listening to him chatting to people from all over the world.
Yeah, and my wife's the same. She knows all the characters. She knows all the names, and it's good. It's very, very social. Very good.
Yeah,
So
I don't think it is for him, especially. I mean, you don't know who else is housebound or can't get out or something.
that's right. Yeah,
It's
and
it's spot on for him.
yeah, and of course through lockdown, it's great for people's mental health as well. For me, it just worked once.
Yes, I've always been mental anyway, so.
Yeah, well, that's very true. That's from us listening the truth from.
Get out of my office.
Get out of office, bitch. Oh my god. It's Facebook user saying hi, Mrs. Legs. Oh, Mrs. Legs.
Mrs. Legs.
Hi.
Hey Rick, I'll be back on Wednesday if you want to get a game. Don't know who that is. Facebook user. Because it comes up Facebook user, just tell us who you are. So I don't know who's coming back on Wednesday. What's the game?
Back on Wednesday.
Might be Queen. She's doing some
Queen,
nursing. Some nursing.
Chip drop Queen.
Chip drop winner, and she is taking your seat next Sunday. So
Next Sunday.
Queen Essential is on the taking the hot seat next week. Going through the questions, not many questions left to go. We've kind of touched on this. How often do you play?
Just lately, Shuggy. Just a few hours a night, but I'd like to get back into it. But I say I'm doing things in the garden and other stuff. I've got projects on. I'm building a shed for the brother-in-law in a different town. So I'm tired when I come home, so I don't really want to sit on the Oculus.
Of course, yeah. And
you are still on it most nights, though.
I go on it most nights, but I've been playing a lot on the computer. So, but when I first started, it was 24/7.
Yeah.
I was probably doing like Chaz 80-100 hours a week.
It was lovely. He didn't speak to me, we just.
I think my wife said.
Yeah, what have I told you about getting out of my office?
Go jog on.
Jog on.
Oh, it was Jay. Jay is back on Wednesday.
Okay.
So Jay wants to play with you Wednesday if you're about. Yeah. So Rick's on just about every day. Sometimes just for an hour. Sometimes he will do a session. I think that's just.
Yeah, but I have all good intentions. I say to her, I'm only going on for an hour.
Yeah. And then it goes on.
Your wife is amazing British.
Yeah.
You don't have to live with her.
That's a nice. We got invited to stop at some Americans, didn't we, Rick? That's how lovely it is getting to know them all. I'd like to.
Oh yeah, we got invited to America by someone that don't play on here no more.
She invited us to come and stay, didn't she?
Yeah, she said she got a cabin in the woods. I thought misery.
I just Dina's got a very, very English accent, very broad.
Yeah, she's a country. She comes from Louth.
Louth, where's that? What is that?
It's
Yorkshire?
on the east coast, Louth. It's a little.
It's the Lincolnshire Wolds. It's absolutely beautiful.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, she's a village girl.
You see, I overpower him because I'm so loud.
Yeah, because she's only 5'2", but 5 foot's her mouth.
Yeah, and I'm proud of her.
Right. Okay, next question, right? Have you given yourself a challenge how do you challenge yourself?
No, I don't think I have really. It's just the social and everything else, the laughs and the jokes I have on there. Like I said, some people take it the wrong way, but I'm me, Shuggy. I'm not going to change. I'm too old to change. Yeah. So I keep getting told by the woman, you can lead an horse to water, but you can't make it fucking drink.
That's true. It's true. So when I say challenge, obviously the trophy's not really a challenge anymore. Has it changed?
It's never been a challenge. I just wanted to get high up on the leaderboard, but I get too many chips away.
Do you? Do you really?
Nah, sometimes.
So the challenge you would say is probably to get the bankroll up, get on the record?
Yeah, I've been up there before, 40 odd, 48, 50, but I think I must say I give quite a bit away, as you know.
Yeah. So if you didn't give what you do give away, I think you're right up there with Maka challenging.
Oh yeah, I'd probably, not being big-headed, I'd probably about 60 mil.
60. So you'd be behind Bazoo because Bazoo's doing really well. I think she's on 65 now. She's done well.
Yeah,
And
I'd be up there somewhere, I reckon, if I must have gave, I don't know, probably 20 odd 30 million away.
Which is
I don't mind. As long as I can keep my bankroll above 30 million, I'm quite happy.
Yeah.
But,
tournaments. Do you play tournaments?
Yeah, the big tournaments. I like the 35. They're on a bit late for us, Shuggy. Especially the 80Ks. 3 o'clock in the morning. I've played them once or twice when I used to be on all the time. And you're up till 5 or 5 in the morning. And if you've got a life, you can't do it. Once a week, I used to try and do it every time, but it's just too much now.
Yeah. And I'm quite surprised, actually, that the Millionaires Tournament, which I know you do enjoy, that is at a realistic time. It's on a Sunday at a good time.
Yeah,
why could they not do more bigger tournaments at that time, which seems to suit
sort of 8, 9 o'clock, 10, even 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
80K or something. It's.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't see many British winners in there or European winners because it's all Americans at that time. It's like the ones at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's 9 times out of 10, it's the Americans with their names on the board, not the Europeans.
Yeah. So you played Millionaires. Have you won?
Have I won the Millionaires? Yeah, 3 times, I think.
3 times, there you go. That's why I crown you British, the best of British. In fact, I would say you're the best in Europe. I would say you're the best from this side of the world because you've won it 3 times. You're high roller. You're hard to beat. So I'll give you that crown.
Oh, thanks, Ruby.
Of course, your competition is Slater from France, and creeping up is your best friend from stays in Germany. He's creeping up. He's won a few Millionaires tournaments. And it's like, keep up. He's catching up with you. Oh. Hello. Oh, Ricky. Listen, but basketball. Sherry said they should change the 80K late, early on Saturday. Yeah, even if they put the 80K in at the same time as they do like Millionaires. So same time Saturday night, Millionaires as a Sunday. That makes sense. And of course, just waiting, Rick, money in, around an hour. The quest. How are you on, everybody, with the quest this week? It is pretty easy. I think the last time I spoke to Sherry, she on day 2 she had 78. Yeah, he's back. We are back.
Yeah, Sherry, the Danish.
Yeah. Have you? Good to get you back. Got you back now, Rick. It's good.
Yeah.
Good. All good. So we're just saying the challenge this week. Pretty easy. Do you bother with the challenges?
No, I'm the same with the Little Eggs account. I don't know how many straight flushes and Eldorados is in the Little Eggs account, but I think I've got about 11 in this one, and then I don't know how many straight flushes.
Have you posted them?
Quite a few million in the bank just to put up. I asked Sassy the other week if I could put them on. She said as long as I haven't put them in before, which I haven't. I never put them in, Shuggy.
Yeah, I know you don't.
I never do the challenges every week. I've never done that. But the Eldorados and my straight flushes, I've got loads pictures of them out. I might put them in one day.
Yeah, you should do. Catch up. There's Cherie. She's got 8 challenges already. Of course, it's capped at 5 this.
Yeah, but she's a greedy bitch.
And a good time to be on, mind you, it's pretty difficult because payouts for challenges used to be a Thursday, pretty much clockwork. But nowadays, it's pretty sporadic. Don't know when they're getting paid for the challenges. So I used to always like a Thursday, because what the challenges
Yeah.
were on, spending their money.
Yeah, spending the winnings.
Yeah, spending their winnings. So the diamond table is always busy on a Thursday with people that usually play gold or silver coming up with their challenge money. It was nice.
Yeah. I don't mind going on diamond, because that's where everyone seems to hang about at the minute. But I prefer the higher tables. I mean, I've been on silver. I go down and see Fergie and Brian now and again. But it's just, all I get called is names off Fergie, because I keep shoving all in. But it's only like a bet on the platinum table, isn't it? 20,000. Like, go on.
Do you know, we need to get Fergie back on. Really, we need to get
All I,
haven't
Oh,
played.
yeah, the missus said he's funny. All I get cut every time I shove it's English prick. I'm like,
Fergie's very patriotic Scots,
yeah. But
he's harmless. He's harmless.
Oh yeah, I know he's harmless. Same with Brian. When I go down there, Brian says, "Will you fuck off and go on a different table?" I said, "Yeah, but it's slow down here, isn't it? You go on a silver table, Shuggy. What's 20,000?
It's
a blind.
It's a blind. Yeah.
So I just go 20 all in. You prick, fucking English prick. That's all.
You said that with an English accent.
Yeah. But I don't know. Them people, I like going to play with them, but it's just too slow for me, Shuggy.
It's not really a challenge. It's more for the social.
Yeah, right. Just having a laugh like he does, dresses up as women. I think they're all secret transvestites.
The funniest thing is when Brian comes up, Brian does dabble up into the diamond table, and he does okay.
Oh, yeah.
And when Brian comes up and Chaz is at the table, people say to Chaz, "Brian, what you got?" And our Brian says, "I never had anything. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Brian. No, I'm the only Brian here. Look at my name, Brian." I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, he's not a bad fella. He was in Lincolnshire 2 weeks ago fishing.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
It was only, I think, 4 miles from my house. He told me I'd have popped down and seen him.
Yeah, and he says he got mugged.
He got what?
Mugged. Robbed.
Yeah, they knew he was a mank blue, that's why.
Yeah, people stole his kipper. Oh, Sherry's saying that you have to say, fuck up an English prick in a Scottish accent. Stay here.
Say it with a Scottish accent.
Yeah.
I can't do Scott. Fuck off, you English prick.
Ah, that was good. That was good. Nice one, you little cock sparrow. That was nice. Very good. Lovely, jubbly. Right, we're nearly done. This has been great. It's been over an hour. Wow. Here's a question for you. If the only way to play VR poker was meaning you had to subscribe to it, as in pay money every month, would you subscribe to a game?
Yeah, I'd get her to pay for it.
So if we said $5, $7, or $10, you think that would be good value if you got something back for it?
Yeah, if you paid $5 or $10 and they gave you like 1 million chips a month, or even 500,000 chips a month.
What if I said for $10 we'll give you 2 million chips a month? That's quite a big deal, isn't it?
Oh, you won't want that much. If you're any good, you won't want 2 million.
But still, if you got that, and if we said to you, you pay $10 a month, we'll give you 2 million chips a month, and we'll let you play in members only tournaments.
Oh yeah,
So there you go. So I think everybody has said we would, apart from one Scottish prick.
Yeah, Scottish bloke. Someone that lives on a little island somewhere.
Yeah. And do you know what? I haven't seen him for a couple of weeks.
No, he was on last week. I come on late on a tournament, and he was in the tournament, and he left the tournament, and I haven't seen him since.
No. So, Buckle View, Mally, just check in and let us know that you're okay. Yeah. Never mind. If you can't play, that's fine. I know you're still on the page, but just say, "Hi guys, I'm busy. I'm too busy."
He hasn't put out on Facebook for the last 2 weeks either. And
well, yeah. So let's all reach out to Mally.
Show us you're still here, Mally. If not, send us a sign.
Oh. Oh my God. Oh, Sherry says you get robbed like Denmark was in football. She's talking football because England.
Oh yeah, thank you. We did get robbed. Yeah.
Somebody's listening. Same person. We don't know who this is. Facebook users says, I want to hear Rick say, for fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake.
Stop swearing.
Right. Here we go. Have you ever met any of the players in real life?
Who's that couple who come to our house?
Yes, it was. Pass me charger.
Okay.
Oh, what's his name?
Oh, look, wait a minute. Muckle's listening. It was Muckle. It says, fuck's sake. Oh, good.
Good, Muckle.
So good. You got a sign.
Yeah, I got a sign.
You got a sign. Do you know, that's relief. That's relief. Good, Muckle.
We met a couple. When I first started, we met a couple from down in Kent. Right. I met them online playing poker.
Yeah.
And I had problems charging my Oculus. So they drove all the way from Kent.
Oh.
With his wife and the kid and come to see us for the day just with one of the trickle charge batteries for me. Just knocked at the door.
And that was
wow. That's amazing. And what was his username?
Oh, he hadn't been on for years.
She was ever so pretty.
Chaz knows him. But it was a man and wife couple.
Oh, God.
And he was... Oh, what was his name?
He only had several jobs or something, didn't he?
Yeah, he had his own business, restaurant. He was a builder, and his wife did Avon and cosmetics. And what was... She was as pretty as oak.
Oh, she was gorgeous.
She was...
Is it something like Shui or Show?
No.
No, she's not pretty. We don't know. We just see this guy.
Bitch, she's not pretty. all we can see is the top of her head, a bit of hair sticking up like that. She's only got one eye. The one that says she likes you.
What, is she Danish?
Yeah, she's bacon.
No, pastries.
No, Danish pastry. Yeah.
Oh,
You two are hilarious. You should do a double act, the two of you.
I keep telling her she comes in my office again, I'll sort her out. But she won't have it.
But you know that's what I find about VR community. We are a community, and like you say, a guy's drove up with his family to help you out, damsel in distress, and I think if we were in America, it would have a lot more of that. There was murmurs a couple of years ago when I first started. We were all going to go on this cruise together, but COVID-19 put an end to that. So maybe sometime in the future that can have a place that we all get. Because I think it's helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's all get together and get on a cruise or something to meet in the bar.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Get out of the office.
That was the idea we were planning. I mean, you've cruised before, Rick.
Oh yeah. I love cruising.
Yeah.
Trouble is, I put 2 stone on in a fortnight.
Yeah, it's hard work, isn't it? So,
yeah.
Do you know what? We might look at that again. I might think next year. Oh, suss it out. In fact, we might ask the question on the page. Who'd be interested in doing a cruise?
Yeah.
I'd like
to go to America and that and just meet a few of the people that I've met.
I've been a few times.
Yeah. I mean, I've been in America. It's because it's so big country. We did think, well, New York seems to be the most kind of central point, easy for people to get to. So our plan was to come to New York. Everyone meets up in a hotel and have a weekend of poker and whatever else. But and I thought, I know what would happen. We would meet in a hotel, we'd go to the casino, we wouldn't all be together. Everyone would end up going separate ways. Yeah. Whereas if you're on a cruise ship, whether it's 7-night cruise, we're all on the ship, we're not going anywhere. So every night
might be if they cheated.
Yeah. So every night we could meet up after dinner in a lounge and just have a right good time. That appeals to me.
Me on me water.
You sent some mince pies to one.
Yeah, I remember I think it was 2 years ago. Bruce Hilty.
Sherry wants Dina to stay in the office.
Yeah, I sent him. Was on about Christmas, and it was Christmas time, near Christmas. And Bruce, I was talking to Bruce. What's his name online?
Bruce the Great.
No, Bruce Hilty. Oh, he's always on late at night, always falling. Sniper One.
Okay.
And I sent him some mince pies.
All right.
And he said it was absolutely gorgeous. He had them with cream and something else when they got to America. It was a bit crushed by the time they got there. It took about 3 weeks.
Very good. Well, I sent Ken Davis some Iron Brew.
Iron Brew. It costs more to send it than it does buying the bloody thing.
Well, no, I ordered it. There's a Scottish store in America, so it's sent from America to America.
Oh, mine did.
And Ken sent me a big dick.
A big dick.
He did. I think he sent about 8 big dicks out. Sorry, you're picking up my accent wrong. A big dick. Big deck. A big deck. So it's a big deck of cards. Playing cards.
Deck.
Jumbo cards. But they're called a big deck. And Ken says, Shuggy, I'm going to send you my big deck. And
yeah.
He did. So thanks very much, Ken, for the big deck.
Okay.
Yeah. And of course, on the previous incarnation of when we were the round table, we sent out round table hoodies over to our friends over in Canada. They took some hoodies. Sherry got a hoodie. Yuri got a hoodie. One to do some round table games. Of course, we've moved on. It's Pokeroo Global now. That's where we are. Yeah.
Yeah. It's certainly changed over the years.
Yeah, people come and go, and people bear grudges. Do bear grudges. Again, that's where I'm coming to. This isn't a question on the list. I've made up people. There's a couple I don't play with anymore. I wish I did because I really liked them. Things happen. Don't bear grudges, but I feel as if it's not reciprocal. You have got a big issue with a player right now that you used to play with quite a lot.
Yeah.
Is there any recourse? Is there any way back?
No. As far as I'm concerned, if I'm sat at a table and he comes, I'll mute him.
No.
And if he's at a table, I won't go there. If I'm looking for a table, simple as that.
Do you know what? I think I'll say 6 weeks that'll change.
No, it's been longer.
I don't like that. No, I know it has, but time heals, and I think you will take higher ground. You're a better person.
No, I'm like an
playground.
Get out. We're talking.
It's like pen pals. You meant to all
Yeah, it's pen pals. We're not. Most of us are friends, apart from a couple.
I'm friendly with everyone.
Yeah, you are too friendly with everyone.
Hilarious.
Yeah, no, it's just never. I'm like an elephant, Shuggy. When someone does that, that's naughty. That's you had the same thing with someone on here, and that's unforgivable to me. People were saying, "Oh no, it didn't mean it." I can't go into details, but I told you what I did for 2 weeks, monitored, not once. So I knew that night 4 times, twice or once, not 4 times in 2 hours. That's out of this world.
Oh.
And you know who I'm talking about.
Yep. But what I would say is thank you for not mentioning names. I thought you were going to rip into it, and I wasn't going to stop you. It's your platform, but you've took higher ground. You've respected the age and respected other players. If people can take from it who you're talking about, that's fine. There is 2 sides. I've heard the other side. I can't take any side because I wasn't there. I see your point and I see the other side's point. It's none of my business. But I think 6 weeks' time, Rick will be back. These 2 will hold hands and walking down the aisle together.
Holding summit. It'll be his coccyx.
Oh, shut up.
Adam's
Get out! Get out my office!
Get out my office. Right when I'm out, she rings and rings and rings because she's concerned about me. I say, what are you ringing me at the office for?
Yeah.
People are like, who's that? I said, it's the wife.
Got a last question, and this was a question that we asked if anybody wanted to add to the questionnaire. Question 22, the worst question on Poker VR. Your favorite position and what do you wear when you're playing Poker VR?
What do I
Stupid.
wear? I know. What my favourite position? I just like being in seat 1.
No, I'm talking about in your house, in your office, in your shed. That is the question.
In my shed, in my deck, in my fishing chair with a cushion on it, with my feet up on the table where my vice is, or on the sofa, laid prostrate with my pillows behind me.
Yeah. And then you get up and go outside to have a cigarette.
Cigarette, yeah, unless I'm
with
outside in
with
the
that on
garden.
his head.
With that on me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Have you ever fell over?
yes.
Yes, he has.
Yes.
He spilled coffee on the new carpet and all sorts.
Oh.
He's trying to blame me.
Yeah, on the white carpet in the bedroom.
Oh,
He's
my
trying
God.
to blame me, but
Got a new
my
carpet, then my coffee
Coffee.
like spilt.
Ouch. Ouch.
But I've been across the flower beds in the garden before,
yeah.
and I dented my last Oculus. It had a big, massive dent in the front from where I fell over, and you could stick your finger in the dent when it hit the floor with my face.
Yeah. Wow.
But I forget about the steps outside sometimes when I'm getting carried away talking or shouting.
And you've had to get a second pair of glasses because of the
Yeah, and
you keep scratching the
I've
lens.
ruined my glasses because there's scratch.
Here's a question. I don't, for people that wear glasses or what do they call them in America? They don't call them glasses.
Spectacles.
Do they call them spectacles or no, they call them eyeglass. In America, they call them an eyeglass, as if you're going to put it on your nose.
Yeah.
You know, of course it's an eyeglass. You're not going to put it on your nose or your ear, you know, an ear glass.
Yeah.
So here's a question. When you play VR, do you play with your glasses on?
Yeah, because I'm as blind as a bat. Now, I'm not blind, but the cards are blurry. So I play with mine. I've got there's a special spacer in there, rubber spacer.
All right, I didn't know that. I don't use glasses.
Yeah, there's a black spacer what you can put on for your glasses, in between the foam and the frame itself. But I've ruined one pair of glasses on there because it's when I've got my headset holding it up just with one hand playing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't have the straps on, but when you push it too hard against your face, it scratches your glasses.
Yeah.
But I've got an old pair for when I play on the Oculus. I just got my new pair last week.
Right. But you've always got them on when you're playing glasses.
Yeah, because the cards look a bit blurry. I've done it once or twice and thought I've had a flush and it won.
And I look most beautiful in him when he's got his glasses on.
Yeah, when the glasses are off, she looks even better.
Yeah, it's a good job I'm daft, isn't it?
Yeah. But do you know what? What I get from you, Rick, and we all get it around the table, and even when you're not there, we speak about you. We feel the warmth. You're at the table, feel the warmth, and the way you talk about looking forward to your holidays with the grandkids and your family. You're a family man. You're a good man. You're an honest man. And poker, we love having you around tables.
Thanks, Shuggy.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's nice. And what I'm picking up today with Dina,
the bitch.
Yeah, it's just coming through. It's so warm. It's lovely. It really is. It's a pleasure to know you guys and you as well, Dina. It's been a pleasure.
That's very nice. Thank you very much. But in, but I like talking.
we like to hear you talk. Do you know what, Dina? You should get a headset and get on. I'm sure Rick will give you some chips rather than give them to Chaz.
I don't know how to play the game. I have to play.
Well, Rick will teach you. He's do the best.
She's no good at
right.
numerical things.
I might be.
You might be. She might not be. She's not having. I give enough chips away.
So, thanks for coming on, and nice to meet you, Dina. And long may you continue to play and keep good health, Rick. How is the health situation? Are you feeling good? Are you getting by?
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see. We're live on here. I'm waiting to see a specialist in Nottingham for some biopsies. They found some more lumps around my heart.
Right, okay. And we've just lost him. He's just frozen. Somebody wants to see the missus. Whose Facebook user? Who wrote that? Let's see. Oh no. Who wrote that? Whose Facebook user? Looks like. Well, you there, you there, you there, you there, you there, you there. No. No, we're going to have to leave you now, I think. But thanks everybody for watching. And wasn't Rick amazing? Wasn't he amazing? Thank you very much, Rick. Fun. And we hope you keep in good health. From myself, Shuggy Wuggy, thanks everybody. It's been a great interview from the other side of the pond here in the UK, Great Britain. From myself, Shuggy Wuggy. And we'll see you all at the tables. Don't forget, folks, give me your chips. Give me your chips. Yeah, give me your chips. See you later. Bye. Love you. For free. Bye-bye.